that if one branch usurps the responsibility of another, you've got tyranny, and that's what we're getting.
They don't even make a budget.
And I don't disagree with you. We got to have a balanced budget, and you know we need leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, I've served my country for 32 years, and my candidacy for the United States Senate is a continuation of my devoted leadership, that 32 years. I will stand up for my principles and values. I will not rubber stamp legislation. You have to take a stand. I'm willing to take that stand. And I'm willing to stand up and be counted. We have to turn our country around. We have to start somewhere, and we need to cut at a lot of those points that you brought up and others have brought up, whether it be burdensome regulations or taxes or runaway government spending, Obamacare. I'm willing to do that. Yes, ma'am.
John, what's your take on the National Labor Relations Board and their interference with Boeing in setting up a plant in South Carolina, a right-to-work state? And what's your take on big labor in general?
You know, I've done some periphery study of it. I'm not a fan of unions and big labor, and I think that there needs to be a right to work in every state, and I don't think that there should be any pressure by any organization to prohibit that. Anyone else? Yes, sir.
I believe it was making the news either yesterday or the day before that there's a plan to cut the amount of troops in Iraq down to 3,000 very soon.
Bad move.
Well, okay, I guess, you know, in my opinion, there's still a mission over there. I'd like everybody to come home as soon as possible, but we're providing security for our own State Department staff, contractors. We're providing a buffer for the radicals coming out of Iran. There's the issue with the Kurds and all of the other issues, all of the other things that our troops are dealing with. How can 3,000 people, you know, successfully complete that mission? Or what's? Can you expand on that just a little bit?
The commanders in the field need to be given the mission and allowed to determine those troop numbers. They can best determine what is needed and what is not needed. Because at the end of the day, that's who we're going to turn to determine whether or not it was mission success. I believe any political move to dictate troop numbers is a bad idea. Yes, ma'am.
Hi. First of all, I want to say thank you for your service.
Thank you.
My question to you is, are you following Operation Fast and Furious and what's coming out in some of the hearings? And just yesterday or the day before it came out that they were also involved in sending grenades to Mexico?
I have followed Operation Fast and the Furious, and if you like my reaction to it.
Yes, please.
Some people might not know what that is. Does everybody know what that is?
Everybody knows.
It's allowing guns to go to drug cartel down Mexico.
I think it's shameful.
Do you think that the government agencies that are, I think it's up to like 6 now, including the IRS, that were involved in this, do you think that they should be prosecuted?
I think
We did have people die.
anyone who was involved in this operation, where it's determined there was wrongdoing based on a rule of law, should be held accountable.
Even the president also, because I think he knew about it too.
Certainly Eric Holder.
Eric Golder.
What do you think, what did ATF to do that?
Well,
Anyone else?
they have the White House memos, the White House knew about it, so.
Yeah, right.